Hello, hello, hello everyone out there in the Lucksack Legion. Alex here with Lucksack Games, here for round 2 of this modern preliminary. See if we can win some die rolls. We did. Alright, let's look at this hand. This hand is terrible because even if that once hits exactly what we want, it's bad. This hand's a little more consideration. I probably don't keep 2 Tron pieces anyways. And if this whiffs, then it's way terrible, so I'm probably going to go ahead and go to 5. If you think that we should keep this hand, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Now this hand's just great. We're going to put back once since we have Sylvan Scrying already. And we want to keep maximum cantrips on our Mold 5. So, once, and Sphere, since it's the mana ability, we want, if for some reason they can destroy our Chromatic Sphere, we want to still draw a card. Which is the difference between those. Triggered ability, mana ability. Right. What have you got, opponent? Ooh, our opponent is playing. Is this the Tron Mirror? If so, that's a little scary because we need to rip a card off the top. Field of the Dead. Scape Shift. It's Scape Shift, right? Yeah. Yeah, show me that Cinderglade. Alright, sure. The Field of the Dead's fine too. Ulamog's going to be pretty good here if we can get to 10 mana. Let's draw a tower off the top. That's kind of like drawing a tower off the top. Alright, let's Sylvan Scrying. We're on track for a turn 4 Ulamog. That's pretty good on our Mole down pretty low. Mole to 5, turn 4 Ulamog. Sounds like a plan to me. Sounds like a plan to me. Only scary thing is they could potentially have something like Moonwally Acid Moss. Of note, blue card. Oof. Looks like the opponent's on prime time next turn, which is terrifying. Their draw might still beat ours. Alright, so let's start with the Chromatic Star. Crack it for green, draw a card. Sylvan Scrying. And so what we're going to do here, because we are next level super smart people, is we're just going to go ahead and get Sanctum of Ugin. And then play out Expedition Map and pass the turn. So what we're going to do is we are still going to tutor tower. We're just going to do it this turn. Talaria West Transmute. Okay, are we against Amulet Titan? Because you cannot Titan us this turn, opponent. Yeah, that's a giant. Alright. Haha, they hit us for 0. Isn't that funny? I think it's funny. I wish I could draw a card that somehow punished them for attacking for 0. Alright, let's go ahead and tutor. Grab Urza's Tower. You can also grab Ghost Quarter here, but I think that, I still think this is correct. It's a little unfortunate, no green source, but here's Ulamog, trigger. Alright, let's go ahead and take away. Okay, that's good enough for the opponent too. Alright, so I'm pretty sure they're Amulet Titan. That start felt like Amulet Titan, that's for sure. If it is, these Worm Coils are kind of bad. These O-Stones aren't the best. These Ugins are kind of terrible. Uh-oh. Is our deck just bad against them? Shh, don't tell me. Don't tell me if it is, alright? Alright? Let's see. Well, Wormcoil Engine blocks it a non-zero amount of time, and that was the only sideboard change I had to make, so... Bring in Relic to try and cycle over one of these, because the Karns are way more interactive. The Ugins can wipe Bolt Azusa, which is one of the reasons why I want to keep them, even though it's not the best interaction. It also can minus to remove a Titan, assuming it didn't attack with haste. Maybe I only need 1 Ulamog. That seems like it could be reasonable. Pithing Nail for Talaria West seems way too cute. I think I'm just going to bring in this ballista to be able to shoot down like a Secure Tribe Scout. I don't know if they're actually playing Tribe Scout since they're playing Arboreal Grazer, but, you know, ballista's not a bad card in our deck anyways. Just add a couple cannons a turn. Eventually, it can shoot down a, ooh, this hand's going to be a keep. It can eventually shoot down a Titan as well. You know, casual 12 mana ballista or 4 mana per counter, but hey. Alright, opponent's on a mold 6, starts off with a once, sure. And grab a Titan this time. Castle Garenbrig. Ugh. That's Titan a turn sooner, that's for sure. Alright, let's go to our turn. We want maximum information before we once, so yeah, like if that had been a mine, we might want to once for something else. So our option is to grab the forest, another worm coil engine. I think the repeatable green source is the most ideal thing here. And I think we're still going to lead on power plant into sphere. And pass turn. Give ourselves the maximum chances of being able to turn 3 this Karn. Although it looks like the opponent is planning on turn 3ing a, maybe not. I was going to say turn 3ing a Titan, but maybe not. Alright, well let's start with the green. 1 green, please. O Stone, huh? Ancient Stirrings. Power plant is the one we already have. And we already have 2 threats. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and take a sphere here. Any order on these. Tower. And play out sphere. Looks like we might be missing on Tron on 3. Looks like we might be missing Tron on 3. Ooh, fetch line there's pretty good. Fetch line there's pretty good. Get your clues, opponent. Draw your cards. Opponent decides against the attacking for 0 is a joke this time. Naturally draw it. Did not get that lucky. Alright, let's start with the green. Draw a card. Wow, how unlucky to draw 2 towers too. Star. Crack the star for a green. See if we draw it. Nope. Relic of Pajanus. There's his tower. Pass. So if we hit it, we're going to be able to blow up this Oblivion Stone immediately if we want it. I think we do. Let's kind of run away with this game. Yep. Here's Titan. Sure. We're going to go ahead and yield till their end step and let their Titan trigger resolve. They're probably going to go grab a Talaria West and put it back into their hand. Ooh, Field of the Dead. Sure. They're just going to try and kill us. That seems totally reasonable, why we're not doing much. Alright, so at this end step, we're going to go ahead and draw a card. Ugin was a decent pickup there. We just need a mine off the top here. 1 mine, please. It's like a mine with suspend 1, which unfortunately is just not going to be fast enough this game. Alright. Game 3, let's try and be a little bit luckier. I do think this is now fast enough on the play. And taking away 2 of their lands is pretty impactful. I'm going to go ahead and cut the Walking Ballista. Let's go. Let's go. We'd love to play first. So close yet so far. Let's mull. Trips Towers. Hot, but not. Let's go ahead and mull this. If you could guarantee me my draws would be natural Tron, I'd snap this off. But no one can do that. See what our 5 looks like. We'd like 1 balanced 5-card hand, please. Yeah. Keep. Alright, so we're going to send back. Potentially we keep the Ghost Quarter. I don't think we can as low as we've mulled. So I think it's just like this. So the plan is assemble Tron, star stirrings, hope to find some action. Let's go. See if the opponent has a Royal Grazer on 1 for the 3rd game in a row. Do you, opponent? Not with Island, you don't. Naturally rip the tower. Awkward, awkward. Alright. Let's go ahead and pass to the opponent. Opponent drew the green source. Ooh, damp sphere. Sure. So we're not going to be able to assemble Tron here. Instead, we have to take a moment and go get a blast zone. Opponent playing dampening sphere in what I assume to be their Amulet Titan deck definitely threw me off. That is not what I expected when I signed up for this match. So let's go ahead and pass this turn. Luckily, we were able to map for the answer, but that does put us pretty far off Tron. I was going to say, opponent's going to play 2nd dampening sphere into, yep. Man, that really bought them some time though, didn't it? All right, let's go ahead and add some counters. Ripped the natural mine. So it doesn't really, it turns off Tron in the most traditional sense. So I think I want to have the most mana online next time. So I'm going to go ahead and, so if I urge this tower, I can mine next, yeah. So I want to mask that I drew Tron. See what the opponent's casting here. It will not be a Primeval Titan, that much I know. Looks like there's the Field of the Dead Titan value deck. What's this terrible card for us? It's just casting a Titan. Just casting a Titan, that's fine. Tribe Elders? Sure. Let's go ahead and sack this. Get this dampening sphere off the board. Alright, opponent plays a tracker. We drew the best card in our deck. Alright, let's go ahead and cast this Ulamog. Trigger. Go ahead and take away tracker and Castle Garenbrig. Got the match. Sometimes better lucky than good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Lucksack life. Alright. Thank you so much everyone for tuning in. If you want to be part of the Lucksack Legion, subscribe down below. If you want to be as lucky as we are, hit that like button on this video. Alex here with Lucksack Games. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you next time. Have an awesome day.